Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today's tutorial is going to be a short and sweet stitch tutorial, but it's super easy. It's a 2-row repeat. I'm trying to find, there. It's a 2-row repeat. This is upside down. So what we're working is called the Silt stitch. It consists of 1 row of double crochet, and then 1 row of single, 2 double into 1 stitch. Skip 2. Single, 2 double into 1 stitch. So it's super easy, and I love this. The stitch is what I'm trying to say, is because it's the simplicity of it, and then the creative, not creative. That's not the word I want to use. The design it creates, or the texture it creates. I really like this stitch. Anyway, like I said, this one is going to be a real quick and easy one. 2-row repeat, and you need to chain any multiple of 3. So 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. And for my little sample that I make in the tutorial, I chained 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I chained 12. So any multiple of 3, and you guys can make this into as big as you want or as small as you want, completely up to you. And I just used, honestly, that was Red Heart Super Saver scraps and a 6mm hook. But you guys can use any yarn you want to, and then just use the yarn use the hook that yarn recommends, or whatever you're comfortable with. All right, so get your stuff together and let's get started. Alright, so to get started, go ahead and get any length of chain that's any multiple of 3. So 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. And we are going to start by working, well, to start row 1, we're going to work a double crochet into the 4th chain from our hook. So 1, 2, 3, right there is the 4th. And then we're going to double crochet into each of our remaining chains. So for my little sample, I think I have a chain of 12. Okay, I'm not going to make you guys watch me double crochet into all of these. So I'm going to get mine done off camera, and I will be right back. Okay, so once you have your double crochets all the way across your chain for row 1, we're going to chain 1 and turn, and to start row 2, we're going to go right into the top of the first double with a single crochet and 2 doubles. Just like that. Now we're going to skip 2 and into the next with a single and 2 doubles. And that is what you're going to repeat all the way across your row for row 2. Skip 2 into the next with a single and 2 double. Now once you get to the end, you should have 3 left, which the 3rd is our turning chain 3 that we skipped. So you're going to skip 2 double and then single crochet into the top of that chain 3. And that's how you end row 2. So we're going to chain 1 and turn, and row 3. So row 2 is the first row repeat. Row 2 is the first row of the 2-row repeat. So this is row 3, which is the second row of the 2-row repeat, and all you're going to do is work 1 double into each stitch all the way across. So one way that kind of helps see where the top of those stitches are is if you turn your work towards you, like the top, you can see the top of all of your stitches facing you a lot better than if you were, holding it like this, trying to see all that. So if you turn it just a tad bit, there you can see all the top of all of those stitches. So I'm going to go right into that very first single crochet with a double, and then double into each stitch all the way across. Oop. into that very last single crochet. And that is the end of row 3. So now you just repeat 2 and 3, 2 and 3. So row 2 again, you chain 1 and turn, and into the very first double with a single 2 double. Skip 2 into the next, single and 2 double. Skip 2 into the next, single and 2 double. Skip 2 into the last one with just a single crochet. Alright, so chain 1 to move to row 3, and row 3 is just 1 double crochet into each stitch all the way across. And like I said, if you angle it more towards you, it's easier to see the top of those singles and doubles. Here, here, and one more right there. And there you go. Let me get my other little sample piece that I did. Of course, my cats were laying on it. But changing color every row, so that's upside down, sorry. So that the row 2 that has the single and the doubles, it pops out a lot more and then you just work the row of double crochet in a different color. There, you can see it really good with the back. And then here's just my solid piece. It's still a pretty texture. That's why, like in the intro, I said the reason I like this stitch is because 1, it's simple, and 2, it's a pretty texture, and it's easy to work up. It's, you know, you can have your mind on 15 different things and work the stitch pattern and it still come out a really pretty texture. So other than that, that is it. Pretty short and sweet. I do recommend that you end your piece on the double crochet row. And yeah, short and sweet one today, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Hit that thumbs up if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you haven't so you don't miss what's next. Leave me a comment and let me know what you thought of this stitch tutorial, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!